Hello once again to another King of the Potato People WTF review, and today I thought I'd show you my Woody. No, well, sorry, let me rephrase it. Please don't call the YouTube police. I mean, it's Woody, Mattel Movin Morphers, transformable action figure from Toy Story 2 series. This is something I picked up recently. It was boxed. I opened the box. I was going to show you the box, but I can't find it at the moment. But this is Woody in toy cowboy mode, and it's quite a successful rendition of Woody. This big post on the back is to do with the transformation, which I'll show you shortly. It's not a bad figure particularly if you want to. If you want a Woody to play with. What's that beeping noise? I'll just ignore that in the background. If you want to play with a Woody, it's a nice one to get a hold of. If you pardon the expression, you can take off his hat. You've got the famous Woody head. You've got... that really is irritating, that beep. I'm not even sure what it is. But there's Woody. He's got his famous hat, as I say. Articulation-wise, what have we got? Arms look like they're on ball joints, but they're not. Forward and backwards. And we've got double joints here at the elbow, which is to do with the transformation as well later on, because yes, in case I didn't realise, it does transform. Legs, decent articulation, you see. Look at this. Look, swivels out there. Knee. So if you really want to put Woody like this. The boots rotate as well, again to do with transformation more than anything else. That's it. Head looks like it's going to move, doesn't. Like that. You can move it up and down. But there you go. But that's a pretty decent Woody. Anyway, he comes with various accessories. Please just excuse this beeping. I'm just going to ignore it. Please ignore it as well. But yeah, quite detailed, and forget that on the back there. But of course, we've got his hat, guitar, which we will show you more of shortly. Woody's Roundup, and what best can only be described. It's meant to be a poncho. It has the consistency and colour of a piece of processed cheese. It feels just like cheese. This is, of course, vital for the transformation, and you're going to see why very soon. Anyway, to fully power up Woody, as it were, you place his poncho that didn't appear in the film at all, in any of the films, in fact. His poncho, it's a plausible accessory, don't get me wrong, it's plausible, but not necessarily anything we've ever seen in any of the films. So well done, Mattel. Anyway, it's not a bad figure, actually, though, to be honest, for what it is. And you've got a little peck here. Look, Hasbro, look. Round, hexagonal, round, hexagonal, round, hexagonal. Anyway, sorry. But that helps, putting any accessory on this thing. Okay, well, they were doing this over 10 years ago, Hasbro. Come on, catch up. Anyway, now... so you can put his guitar on his back, so he's a sort of wandering minstrel in the traditional sense. So he's got his music, he can play there. But there you go. So that's him. He does stand, you see, look at that. Does actually stand. I think it'll look quite good next to my Disney label Buzz. I think that'll be quite a nice pairing up, which is why I'd got it really, but I'm saying that I haven't put it out on display, so that's a bit silly of me, but here we are. So that's cowboy mode, technically toy cowboy mode. Okay, well, brace yourself for this transformation. Anyway, right, here we go. Take off the guitar, which you might be able to get him to hold. You can get him to hold it here on these handles here, but there's not much point. You can, but there's no point. You can kind of fudge a kind of holding it to, but not really. Again, not worth it. Hat off, piece of cheese comes off, hooking it over that huge pillar at the back, at least it keeps it on. Okay, right, brace yourself for this transformation. Now I'm trying to remember this. What happens first? Arms, oh yeah, arms will fold up, but let me see. It's opening up his Get ready for this. If this is like something out of a nightmare, Woody's guts open up to reveal sort of stagecoach windows, because this is what he's going to transform into. When I say stagecoach, if I mean folded up cowboy sitting on the back of a guitar, that would be more accurate. But anyway, he opens up, head folds into the handy cavity now that's made. It's pretty gruesome. Arms fold up here, that's it. Yes, they fold up here, and this kind of tucks in here. This is amusing. Right, the legs kind of fold right. Let me try and remember this bit. What happens now? These fold down. Can't remember where it goes now. I don't know which way's up. Pretty sure these need to be on the bottom, if I remember rightly. So it was. There's something like this. I can't. I'm struggling here. I'm struggling. Let me see. I can't remember how it goes. Sorry, there was a slight break in transmission there for whatever reason. But anyway, back on course now. Hopefully it'll be okay and get the video made. Anyway, okay. So where were we? Here we go. Right. Woody is now folded up, riding his guitar. Again, don't call the YouTube police. Right. Now, this is when things get messy. It gets ugly. If this wasn't ugly enough. Hat is somehow just meant to kind of squidge on here. There's nowhere for it to plug in. There's nothing like that. The best you can do is try and use it to cover up the hole on the piece of cheese. Okay. So this detail, this paneling here, I say detail, that detail in the most generous use of the word, these windows. Anyway, right, cheese here. Looks like I feel like a cheeseburger now. Then we put this on here. It goes over the spurs. These are proper spurs, cowboy spurs, of course. But they're not proper ones, only pretend. And this is Woody's wagon mode. Roll out, Woody. It's passable from the side. From the front. Oh my God, there's a crotch driving a Western wagon. Well, it would strike fear into your enemies, that's true. And also you'll notice that the actual horse is slightly off-centre because of the nature of the transformation of the guitar, but I can let that off. There you go. At the back as well, you've got a headless cowboy poking out of the back with a hat on his torso. I mean, really, thank God they included the poncho to hide the horrors. But from the side, it's reasonable. It rolls. Oh, there's a tail, isn't there, as well? Sorry, I forgot that. Here we are. Folded out somehow with gigantic fingers. Here we go. There's a little tail, so they've made a bit of an effort. And he does still look like a guitar riding along. But there you go. That's Mattel, Movin Morphers, Woody, covered wagon thingy with cheese and fries. No fries. And that's it. So that's a little bit of fun. Another WTF review. But there you go. It's good. It's fun. Movin Morphers. I've got some more reviews coming up. I've been very behind in making them, very busy in the potato kingdom, but anyway, I hope to catch up again soon. So thanks for watching, and just have a great day. Goodbye.